Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is herO. Welcome back to another Starcraft 2 Daily Masters, getting back into WCS Grand Final for 2014. And somehow my microphone is hitting my monitor. Never used to do that in the old house. Somehow I've set it up so it does. I think my monitors have shifted right. But anyway, regardless, let's get into the game. So let's introduce the players. It is up the top right hand side of the map. It is Mr. herO, 22 years of age from South Korea. Plays for the CJ Entis team, and so far in this tournament he beat MC 3-2 in the round of 16, so a very, very close game, but it was also a PvP, so we can say that herO has had some PvP experience so far in this tournament, which we cannot say about Classic, although this is actually the, well, I'll tell you guys in a second. Let's introduce Classic first. He got this far by beating Polt 3-2, another very, very close game, and he is 23 years of age from South Korea, plays for the SK Telecom T1 team, another awesome player, and yes, this is actually the ace match in this series. So I think, who won the first two games? I think herO won the first two games, and then Classic won the third and fourth game, and now we are down to an ace match. So these guys really, really going hard at it. And every single game has been short. Like, I think the most is like 15 minutes. There was a 5-minute game in there somewhere, which is absolutely nuts. So no idea how that game happened, but this is the ace match, and it's going to be very, very awesome. So what have we got going on? We've got a very fast Stargate coming out for Mr. herO by the looks of it. And Mr. Classic is just shooting for that Twilight Council. Does look like he's getting a little bit slower than herO got the Stargate. But then again, he's alright. He's been getting a couple more units, I think, out there. He's got a Stalker already. He's a bit higher on the worker count. So that's, I think, why the Twilight Council a little bit later. And also getting a couple of gateways as well. Getting Blink on the way. herO starting now to get to that Twilight Council. But yeah, he really slowed his own production down just to get the Oracle, and the Oracle right now flying into double Stalker and is going to be getting the hell out of there. So the Oracle did get 3 kills, which is very nice, puts Classic down a little bit. So that's the type of edge which hopefully will keep herO in the game, but he's been behind, and with getting that Stargate, I'm not sure that those 3 workers put him back out in front. I think at the very most they sort of evened him out. And look at this. Did that Mothership Core just kill a few workers? I think it did. I think that Mothership Core killed 3 workers, because we're back to being evened out. That's pretty amazing stuff there. Got a Pylon coming in. Blink is on the way. Gate Tech is up. We got 3 gates. And Classic looking like he wants to be warping in some stuff over here. herO moving around with his probe, not sure. I think that guy's just waiting for the ability to build a Nexus. Classic has his own Nexus down. herO scouts that, so he's definitely going to be thinking about his own 400 minerals, but he is going to be running for it with the probe, as he changed his mind at the last point. Has he decided, oh, Classic's, you know, he's going for an expansion, so I'm just going to go balls to the wall aggression at this point and make something happen. I think that is the decision that he's just made, and he's on 3 gates. But Classic on 3 gates as well, and very wisely has not been warping any units out over the other side. He's been warping them all over here, which he is going to need for defenses, but needs to get that Mothership. Look at this, 4 health, man. That guy's not doing very well, and not enough for the Photon Overcharge. So definitely Photon Overcharge would be awesome. I don't know if this is going to get up in time, but would be nice if it did. So Classic getting that Robo facility, herO getting the Dark Shrine. So Classic already getting the counter to the Dark Shrine, maybe without realizing it. But, oh, beautiful Blink there. Are they going to force this to go down? I'm not too sure. He's got more units. He just needs to get them down there. They all got Blink. There we go. He's let it go down, so he's not going to cancel it. Moving in, Mothership Core goes down. The Sentries with the Guardian Shields doing quite a bit. And the Stalker's starting to go down. herO thinking about doing something, but there is enough energy for the Nexus Overcharge, and they're going to be falling back. And now herO has to be a little bit careful about what he does, because Mothership Core Warp is not an option anymore. The Mothership DPS is not really going to help him. So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit interesting. And he may just decide to sort of fall back. No, he's not falling back. He's moving in there. manages to snipe Classic's own Mothership Core, which definitely sucks, because that means no more Nexus Overcharge. Classic is just going to have to rely on his Stalkers. And Zealot, man, absolutely going nuts. I don't know how many workers it killed. We lost 4 each at this point. Units lost pretty close for both players, and it's a pretty close battle. herO does have that blink at the moment, which is nice. Classic getting the Robo Facility. The Dark Shrine, I do believe, was cancelled. It should still have been building, but it looks like it did get cancelled at some point. There we go. Zealot warping in, but the other Zealot was already hacking away at it. He manages to warp in another one, but I think he's going to be putting everything on defense right here just to kind of hold it off, because herO is sending a hell of a lot of Stalkers, and both players' Blink Micro is exceptional, but I think overall Classic's forces just have a little bit more health. So they've been fighting obviously less often than herO has. herO's been doing a great job of keeping them alive, but it does mean over a long period of time their health does start looking quite shoddy. And yeah, so going to be trying something. Man, the game crashed just as he was moving in, so very, very hard to start off a replay at that point, but yeah, they still did pretty good. I think he just blinked away straight away. And so far the income's pretty much the same. The unit count, pretty much the same, 16 versus 16, with miscellaneous units all over the place, and taking that pylon down. I don't think the Classic has anything he can warp in there to really do anything. Here we go, herO pushing in nice and hard. Still both players blinking away, and man, there we go. We're finally seeing some Stalkers get destroyed here, but they're not going down as fast as you would expect. The Blink Micro in this game is so phenomenally good from both players, and we're almost not seeing any Stalkers die at all. They're just, oh man. But we're starting to get close. I mean, they can only shoot each other for so long before they just start running out of stuff. So we'll just have to see. Neither player doing anything. We haven't seen a worker being built for so long. It needs to get that pylon up. Being supply capped at this point would be definitely bad. Absolutely horrible. He's managed to get that Zealot all the way over here, I think, and actually push that in the battle as well. But here we go. He's got quite a lot of minerals saved up, and I think the Classic has been ahead so far, maybe. He's 15 versus 15. He could push ahead. There's a few more Stalkers coming out there. And herO, I don't know, the income is pretty much identical. 2 more workers on Classic side, so I don't know if that's going to make a big difference. But I feel like Classic is starting to get out a gap. We'll just leave it on here, 18 versus 16, because that's all we really care about. Is actually, I think Classic has an advantage there. I think it's mainly that income, the 2 workers, maybe that's enough here, but herO, man, is not backing down, absolutely not. And you can't blame him for not backing down, because he was 2-0 in that series, and then Classic came back 2 games, so herO knows the momentum is against him, but something just went horribly wrong there. I think herO just pressed too hard, and Classic just had too many forces there. I think, yeah, I don't know. herO just, I think that at the end, herO's just like, yeah, whatever. This is it. So it's 20 versus 16. He goes in, and yeah, so 17 over 20. He's moving in, and he's trying to blink. But yeah, the forces are just too low on health. He's starting to lose a critical amount. 17 versus 9. And he doesn't back off at this point because he knows that he's dead. He knows at that point he's already dead. So that's it. Gives the GG, and that is game over. So very, very nice battle there from Mr. Classic. And I'm guessing the rest of the games are all like that because they're all short little games. So beautiful, beautiful stuff. And Classic will be heading on to the semi-finals to face off against MMA, which is going to be awesome. So our next game is going to be Sand versus Life, a nice PvZ, and Life actually the last remaining Zerg player in the tournament. So it's going to be awesome to see how the last remaining Zerg player in the tournament does, because yeah, I mean we've had Hyun, Su, and Jaedong all get knocked out of this tournament in the round of 16, which is very unfortunate, but Life may bring a little bit of life back to the Zerg race in this tournament. We'll just have to see how he does. So, yeah, stay tuned for that game tomorrow.